A big thank you to our sponsors over at TaxCalc for making this video possible. If you're not familiar with the brand, then you really should be. TaxCalc makes award-winning professional accounting, tax, practice management and communications products, and they are trusted by over 9,500 firms across the country, including mine. Check them out at taxcalc.com, and I'll also pop a link in the description for you to give it a try. Now back to the video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I managed to take the school holidays off work while my business continues to run smoothly. Excuse the pun. Now, it's in my interest to take the school holidays off work because I have children. However, this video can apply to any business owner looking to take undisturbed time off work. Firstly, I'd like to point out, although I am able to take lots of time off now, this hasn't always been the case. I'm just approaching the end of my 6th year in business, and a few years ago, I made the decision to start stepping back from the day-to-day. Prior to this, I spent my days like a headless chicken, trying to do everything, and even if I had time off, I never really switched off. How can you switch off as a business owner? I knew I needed some serious changes, and so I started with the main bulk of my responsibilities, which were all centred around clients. So what did I do? I hired my first qualified accountant to be a client manager, and slowly but surely I started passing clients across to this person. This not only freed up my time to focus on running the business, but also meant the number of things tying me down were greatly reduced. As the business grew, I continued to implement this structure of having client managers looking after the customers. I was no longer client facing. Other than doing sales calls, I've not really had any communication directly with clients in a very long time. The next thing that I did was create pods of team members to be looked after by the client managers. Having a simple hierarchy means that there's continuity of work, staff know what they're working on, and clients know who they are dealing with. This is also a really simple structure to replicate as the company grows. The client managers not only look after the clients, but they also look after their team. Fundamentally, if you take away dealing with clients and staff on a day-to-day basis, it is easier to take holidays off work. Delegation is also super important, not just from me to my most senior team members, but by every team member. What I mean by this is being clear about who is responsible for what and making sure everyone is sticking to it. For example, if a client manager starts doing some bookkeeping when it should be done by an apprentice, this will only cause problems. Their time will be greatly reduced and they need that time to be looking after the client relationship. Give clarity to your team members over what is expected of them and create systems to enable them to work efficiently.
There are systems for a reason in this world. Economic stability, interest rates, growth.
Now, obviously, I'm always available for my team should they need me. I'm the business owner and I make all of the important business decisions. And although I've managed to greatly reduce the number of things I deal with in the business, the buck stops with me. We've developed a culture of trust, communication and teamwork. This means that although I am always available, I am rarely bothered when I am off work. I mean, we're an accountancy business. It's unlikely there's going to be an emergency. It's not like I'm a secret agent, or am I? In summary, I wanted Smooth to run independently of me, and I've worked really hard over the past few years to make that happen. Hopefully this has been useful. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks again for our sponsors, TaxCalc, for making this video possible.